walk you through our Canvas site real quick. Hopefully the Canvas site is really simple and easy for you to navigate, but I just want to touch on a couple of things, make sure there isn't any confusion. Now, the number one question that you probably have are, what are the assignments and when are they due? There's a number of different ways that you can view the assignments for the class. You can click on the course calendar. All of the graded assignments are listed on the course calendar, but the easiest way to view the graded assignments, probably just by clicking on this assignment link. They're all here. Right now I have them sorted by date, but you could also sort them by the assignment type. So this is just showing the assignments in order of their due date, and every single assignment for the quarter is listed here. There aren't any hidden assignments anywhere. Every single way that you need to earn points is listed here on these upcoming assignments. Another way, an easy way that you can view the assignments is to click on this link to take you to the week's material. If you scroll down to the bottom of this calendar, it has a list of the graded assignments for the week. Also down here, you've got a little bit extra information on how to go about submitting each one of these assignments. If you have questions, hopefully all of your questions will be answered by clicking on these links, but if not, you can just send me an email and I'm more than happy to answer them. Now, there are some things that are listed in our on this weekly calendar that are not assignments. One thing that students get the most confused about are the worksheets. So worksheets are blank PDF documents that are designed to supplement the lecture. Worksheets are not actual graded assignments. They're just kind of like taking notes. So you'll see down here, the worksheets, they're not listed as a graded assignment. And since they're not on the list, they actually aren't assignments, which means that they aren't graded. And also that means they aren't submitted. There's no place on Canvas for you to submit them because I don't want you turning them in. Another question that you might have is, what about late work? I missed a due date. Can I turn something in late? About half of your assignments can be turned in late and about half of them can't. And the way that you can tell which can and which can't is by clicking on the assignments link. This is probably the easiest way to tell. So when you look at, let's say, quiz number 1, for example, quiz number 1 says that it's due January 9th, but it says it's available until March 18th. That means that you can submit quiz 1 anytime up until March 18th. It's going to be late after January 9th, but you can still turn it in for a penalty, but that's better than getting a 0. Now, if you look at this week 1, this is, if you click on this link, it'll give you more information about what this is. This one, you can see that it's due January 9th, available until January 9th. So that means this is an assignment that can't be turned in past the due date. Homework number 1, same thing. Available and due date are the same, which means it can't be submitted late. But lab 1, it's available until March 18th, which means, again, you can submit it anytime up until then. If you need to submit an assignment late, for example, let's say you don't get lab 1 finished on time and you need to turn it in late, you don't have to ask for permission or anything like that. This assignment literally is available to you until March 18th. So let's say that January 10th, you realize, oh no, I didn't turn my lab in. You can click on this link. It's not going to be restricted. It's going to look exactly like this, and you can submit that assignment late. I'll get a notification that it's been submitted late. I'll get it graded. You don't have to send me an email and let me know what's going on with your life and why you didn't get the assignment done on time. You can just turn it in whenever you're ready. Now, the last thing I want to say or point out to you, sometimes as you're working on some of your assignments, you might feel like, oh my gosh, I need some extra help. I can't figure this out. I want to let you know that if you click on this list of material for the week, you see that there are a ton of links on here. These links, almost all of them, are taking you to YouTube video tutorials for all of your homework. Every single one of your ALEKS homework problem has its own video tutorial. So let's say you're working on ALEKS and you're stuck on the problem understanding the definition of enthalpy. You can click on this link and here is a video tutorial for that exact problem. And again, I have these for every single one of your ALEKS problems. I also have these tutorials for your lab assignments. So all of your post-lab assignments, whether you're taking lab online or on campus, they each have their own post-lab tutorial. So if you get stuck on any of these types of assignments, you can get extra help. If you're still stuck, send me an email. You don't have tutorials on the quizzes or the tests, and you also don't have them on the weekly check-ins because you don't need them for that. But hopefully that answers questions that you might have about the layout of Canvas. I do want to point out one thing that is new this quarter. Based on student suggestion, I uploaded a copy of the notes that I created when I made all those YouTube videos. So if this is a handy resource for you, it's a pretty big document, but go ahead and download it. That might be a handy thing to have.